Hi, hello, welcome to the Azumi Sketchbook Experience. I am your willing host, Ezra. Welcome back to the June Marathon. And, of course, welcome to day 20. Sorry, I'm still on the... Sorry. Pretty sorry, it's turning. Hold on, I have to pull something up really, really quickly. That one. Continue. This one. Yes. September 8th. 11:43 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fit something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle one's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay. Really, I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix, right? What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. I'll tell you my secret, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help. This is a business card. I got it from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix's business card added to the court record. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me. It might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up. Hold on, I've done something. That's foolish. But they never did. 1 second. I just accidentally unplugged my fan. It's hot in here. What? Oh, hello, Gatsby. Don't unplug the fan. I'll cry. So where is this phone you found now? I believe we have it. I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me. Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... you were here all along. You're so mean. What the f are you doing here? What are you doing here? I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. When I went to check the courtroom, everyone had already left. Now who in the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl, too. You sure are. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you, Maya. So, how's it going? What are you doing here? I am so confused. Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? And what if I said everything will be fine? Have you finished your training? Because then I would believe you. That's right. It's Maya to the rescue with the ultra decisive, super important evidence. What are you doing here? Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. I wanted you to bring something? Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. What the f are we talking about? I love that even in context, I know who she is. One, I don't know what she's doing here. Two, I know nothing. Like, we were thrown into the middle of a case. We didn't have any investigative things. We're just dealing with the trial, which is... no good. As in, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Names list added to the court record. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me! And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? No. You're the one that asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So this is where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Okay. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is over now. It's now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops. Guess you had to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. I love how this man remembers nothing, not even his own name, and yet his determination never to lose a case is still in his grippy little amnesia-ridden hands. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Wild. September 8th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 2. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on... There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk on the park that day of the murder. Who? Aren't you the guy that gave us amnesia? Please state your name for the court, witness Gatsby. Gatsby, get off of my shoulder. Holy shit, that worked. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tainted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose oh God, stop talking. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he? A human chatterbox? Ugh. I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness? Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. When was this name originally released? How chatty were Gen Z at the time? You old people and your dirty tricks. I need to stop this voice. It's bothering me now. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Oh man. I forgive you. God, I'm gonna continuously break down laughing if I keep using this voice, but I don't have a better voice. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me University Student in Transit. A University Student in Transit. Excuse me, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling to the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you, I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. What I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, the police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without the thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was the pretty defendant there. The only thing other I saw was a banner that fell with the police officer. You have terrible eyesight. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you had to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that could only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You may now question the witness. Nope, wrong voice. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth no matter what, and no matter how well you craft your lies. But you can't see for shit. I don't remember the time well on 7:50. I thought it's 7:30. The only other thing I saw. Yeah, so these ain't bananas. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. But, Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? No, shut up. Your Honor, it's very simple mistake for a glove it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who... Okay. And that is why I ask how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away, but, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You're an unrelenting, evil man. You're like those people who... Okay. Burned at the stake is where that was going, I'm pretty sure. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven by the same witness. By this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness. Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next to the moments after you witnessed the crime. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path you saw... Wait. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. The girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. What happened next? Past that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Sure. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I I think the court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. No! The witness is in shock at the time of the witness of the terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. I object to your objection. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington. I thought he was about to say order. Both of you, shut up. Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing in those 15 minutes? I've dropped voices again. God damn it. Answer the question. Telephone. Spit it out? I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of so Russian dolls, yeah? The ones where, like, you put them in each other? You must really think you're something special. That's not at all what was said, but fair enough. Witness, I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it. Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that all the genius... Enough. Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick? What cell phone? Can it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See? Here it is. Oh, I see. It looks like he's got his phone. And I thought this was his. Well then, I think we cleared up this issue. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it away and leave it at that. Do you have any other further questions, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't just make out outrageous claims like that. You do not have any sort of proof, don't you? You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have the proof then. Please present proof that witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. It's quite simple, actually. Please look at this. The crime scene photo. Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. That's... No. It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Wait, what? Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order. What is reporting the crime had a little late proof for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him, so there's no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. What if he wasn't looking for his cell phone? Maybe he was looking for something else? Was he? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation of what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Yes, I have an idea. There is only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, beforehand, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Probably shouldn't have said that. There was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Mr. Wellington? What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah, where? What did you find? Ugh. I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. These glasses are in fact yours. Hey, order. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order in the court. Order? Order? Now, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Justin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize is that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness as the real murderer? Judgy. We've done this so many times, and almost always have we come to that conclusion. We almost always have been like, yeah, it's that guy right there. Also, if you are the murderer, and, you aren't in police custody, and, you're not a witness to the crime, don't show up to court. Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. Love when people crash out. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. It turns out this cell phone was the key to the case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting watching you work again. What are you doing here? Explain yourself! Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order. Order. What? Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear what your explanation is why you were not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's, the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name in the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie? Maggie? Are you supposed to say it differently? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before the trial. Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way. She told him. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? This is a cell phone. Mr. Wellington? Oh. You didn't have your cell phone with you the day of the murder, correct? 66. Ooh. So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, how do you... Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think that there is some relation between the witness' cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bride picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. But... So I'm just gonna unplug that. Startled me. This is yours. Oh, I'm glad you called. Can we meet up? We can meet up and get this back. I'll be right there. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name written on the ground, it was Maggie. This is a mistake that alone could occur if all you know was how her name sounded. So it does sound the same. Order. But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive. And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Hey, so Bud, the keyword there is usually. He could be a f***ing serial killer for all you know. Mr. Wellington has no reason to kill anyone. Pleasure, entertainment, the feeling of having power over somebody else, the power to take someone's life away. There are so many reasons to kill somebody without having a reason to kill somebody. You feel me? That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright? Your Honor? Can you explain what motive the witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to this court the proof that the witness had a motive. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this, a list? These numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we've determined the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course! This is a list of phone numbers stored in the cell phone's memory. Names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is outrageous. An invasion of privacy. Privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is worse crime than murder. It's actually not. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. Do you think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified bargaining of a witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! Hold on. Sorry, let me finish this pixie circle real quick. All of your friends' phone numbers are shared right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into the phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That's why you had to kill. No, this is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified. You said that exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and get this back. The defendant had already promised she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Wright and get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That's a very valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe this slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington wants to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well, then, Mr. Wright, what was the something that didn't agree with the witness? Profiles? Our dearest victim. Well, what Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh! The girl had picked up my phone with the policeman. He couldn't have known they were going to out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they would already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive, not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. Ugh, that guy is really creeping me out. You've all been waving around and talking on a suspicious cell phone, suspicious phone numbers, suspicious con artist group. They're all on that phone. But who's to say the phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. The phone I lost, I already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea of the phone who you belong to, but can you be sure it's mine, you simpleton? What? It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be, maybe fingerprints on the phone? I've got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. What? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. That's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. No, go back to crashing out. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. Can you erase all the numbers I was going to use as evidence? Mr. Wellington? What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Huh? Oh my god. Now I remember. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's what... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his, but how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of the cell phone is, your indictment has no bias, and therefore no basis, and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who am I? The court hereby concludes this cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go like that? No. I need to stop eating pixie sticks. Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more questions. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. You only get one shot at this. You cannot prove everything. It's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could only present one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present that one piece of evidence that will explain everything. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Nice. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't time to be changing business cards. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. The card is important because of what it's on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But the court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. The defense is preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're gonna call my cell phone now. And if then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... What? Why is my phone? And what's that stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington? How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. No. It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Yes! Oh my god! I think that's the biggest crash out we've seen. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone, and in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding is Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bride, not guilty! Woo! I love how, even with amnesia, this man won. That is all. The court is adjourned. Thank you! Thank you! Alright. I am done with that now. Okay. September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. I get to edit videos after this, I just remembered. God damn it. I knew the real you would shine through eventually. I am so motivated by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so very much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never one area even tried at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless. What's worse is that my misfortune has always seemed to latch on to those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. That's right, you were talking about that earlier. It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the Perdition's crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for coming on my night shifts. Oh, I see. I think it was all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm gonna go find a new life. For myself. Starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have find a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet? I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well then, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. Take care of yourselves too. Why is Maya here? What a horrible day. I got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. The first 5 cases, Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. Mr. Payne, that motherfucker. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else? And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Oh, well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create some new memories together. What was the last time I saw Maya before this? It was, the last episode of Edgeworth's case, obviously, but I don't remember how many months ago that was. It was a while ago. Sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. Yeah, she left. Why? In that story began on one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first part. A new episode has been added. Oh, Pearl. Next time, we will be doing episode 2 for Phoenix Wright's Attorney Justice for All, which is Reunion and Turnabout. But right now, I have to say goodbye. After all, I have a lot to do left today, and I can't just spend the entire day recording. I have to go wash the dishes, I have to go wash myself, I have to edit all of these recordings. So, it has been so fun recording for you today. I will see you all tomorrow for you guys. Also probably tomorrow for me. Or maybe even later today. I don't know. I have quite a few videos to edit though. But first, again, I have to wash the dishes and then wash myself. And it's already like 3:40 for me. And I started recording at around 11:30 today. So I've got to go. Thank you so much for sticking around. I have been your host, Ezra, and I will see you all next time. Bye!